bites, left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing to nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler, 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 grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya, papaya, grab, grab, grappaya, grappaya, papaya, papaya. No challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. A god. Swing for the fences. A god. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing to nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler, 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 grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya, papaya, grab, grab, grappaya, grappaya, papaya, papaya. No challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. A god. Swing for the fences. A god. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing to nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler, 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 grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya, papaya, grab, grab, grappaya, grappaya, papaya, papaya. No challenge is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. A god. Swing for the fences. A god. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing to nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler, 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 grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya, papaya, grab, grab, grappaya, grappaya. left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing. Nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya. Is too big for him. Tall decks like a god. Swing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy. Lord of the mushrooms, king of the rats, is now the great papaya. Mega Mogwai swim, stream, and the others are nothing to the king of mushrooms, secret king of rats, the great papaya. Grappler. Subscribe to Grappler. Papaya. like a god's wing for the fences. Breaking bikes left and right, survive the night. Easy peasy, Lord of the Mushroom.
What is up, guys? We are live, and welcome everybody to the stream. Hello there. We have CCTV 3438 first in chat on YouTube. Haven't been this early for 3 weeks. Hello, Bitslap, Pancakes Pal, Zach Crisis, and Edgar Neto. Late as always, struggling with this coming set. So many leaders seem fun. It does seem kind of fun, doesn't it? There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Hello, sir. Hello, LM Revi as well. Ooh, Masken too. Hello as you. Hello to you as well. Let's have some coffee. Slowly caffeinate. Cello, your first time in my chat. Welcome to the stream. Lodestar came early. Swear that never happens. Well, good to have you on early, friend. First sip of coffee of the day. That's what I need. Also, let's put on a little bit of Valheim background music. Wait, I actually have now a, what do you call it? There it is. I have it on my... I have it bookmarked. I don't have to look for it anymore. You're a long-time Runeterra watcher on YouTube. Well, thank you for popping in on Twitch. Nice to have you on the stream. Yep, we're just getting started. Should be a fun stream overall. A lot of cards to cover as well. So, I'm excited. What about you guys? How's your weekend so far? You have a good Friday? Saturday? How are you guys doing? Last month was crazy, man. Working full-time and had a live performance every weekend. How to start your free weekend here in this stream. Sounds about right. Well, I'm glad you're working full-time and have a lot of live performances. That's good, man. That's a good thing. Awesome. Gonna get gigantically famous. You're gonna be too famous for us eventually, Bitslap. But yeah, anything cool happening in the world that I should be aware of? Any recent news? Anything like that? It's about the message, not the fame. It's a hip-hop thing. All right. Well, in that case, listen. If you don't want to be famous, don't be famous for yourself. Be famous for me. So that when you're on, like, the top 100 boards and you're getting interviewed on MTV, so what do you do in your free time? What does someone as famous as you do in their free time? I watch Grappler on Twitch. My man. So I'm just saying, listen, if you don't want to be famous for yourself, it's about the message. I'm all down for that. Love it. But for me, become famous. Love to start this stream blaming you. Okay, all right, let's go. After yesterday, I craved steak so hard, I bought a Wagyu A5. Bro, I've done that. I once bought, me and my brother, we had like, not even kidding, like 12 Wagyu A5s in the freezer. Those lasted a long time. They lasted well over a year. But we found them at a really good deal from Japanese A5. So we just bought a lot of them. And my God, are they good. But also, my God, I can only eat like one every month or two. Because it's so rich that if you try to like have two in a row, like one day today and then another tomorrow, it's too much. Far too fatty. But yeah, salt, black pepper. There it is. I didn't use any truffled olive oil. I've never tried truffled olive oil on steak. Yeah, I usually just go salt and pepper. I know a lot of people like garlic powder. I hear it's good. They don't really sell garlic powder in Brazil, believe it or not. When it's about the message, the system doesn't like you to be famous. Okay. But yeah. You were so right. We barely finished one. It was quite heavy. It is very heavy. I find... I mean, I was doing it when I was doing mostly keto, so I didn't have anything on the side. But I think it's best with a dry carb source. I like the dry carb source mainly because if the carb source is juicy, the steak is also very juicy and rich. So I like something drier, something soft and dry. The contrast is nice for me, you know? And all the fat on the steak, you get soaked up by whatever you're eating it with. So like for me, if I'm thinking I'm gonna have a bite of some delicious A5 Wagyu, maybe some really nice sourdough bread, you know? Maybe even some pita bread. Something along those lines. For me, that's ideal. I could also see it with some rice. Although for some reason I feel like it cheapens it. Like rice with A5 feels cheap. I don't know why that is. Because I know they do it in Japan. But yeah. We had a crazy deck with Chrono. Of course, with Rewind as a Yasuo fanboy. Wait, with Chrono? What's Chrono? You mean the game Chrono or what? Next time I'm in Japan, I will go to Kobe again just to eat. Nice. I'm looking to do a trip in Japan. I actually wouldn't mind doing it. Not even kidding. In like half a year. Somewhere around December, January, February. Thinking about it. Considering it. I don't know what I'll do about streaming if I do that. Because a Japan trip would be like a month. Yeah, the card game that looks like lore. Yeah, Chrono. That's what I was asking. Because you said as a Yasuo fanboy, so that kind of threw me off because I don't think there's a Yasuo in Chrono. If you go, don't buy cards in Akihabara, tourist trap. Wait, what cards? What do you mean? Also, I don't fall for tourist traps easily. I am very traveled, so funny enough, like I'm like one of the worst tourists for any country because I don't buy stuff. I don't buy souvenirs. I don't buy memorabilia. I don't buy any of that crap. I didn't buy a single thing in the Netherlands that I brought back, except for I bought 2 really cool puzzle boxes where you gotta like solve the puzzle. I thought that was really cool. Yes, and that's the only thing I bought, really, walking around Netherlands. They drop an 8 and you recall it for 4. Oh, okay, got it. Gives you happy feelings. I get that feeling, yeah, sure. Is there any way to make Nasus good? Maybe. He has access to the really good denies. Wait to see what blue gears pop up, because I do expect a 7+ cost blue gear to appear. I actually think it's going to be exactly 7 cost. All right. Here's where my synapses are blowing up. Jace can only summon gears 7 or less. Number 1. The yellow Jace, right? Or blue Jace, whatever he is. The blue Jace. Number 2. Nasus says gears that cost 7 or more, and he's also in blue. Right? Number 3. If they were printed 8 cost or more gear in blue, people would be upset because it doesn't go well with Jace, who's a new legend. So I think it's going to be right on the spot. Blue color gear 7 cost. I'm calling it right there to fit both Jace and Nasus. Because there's got to be, I can't say 100%, but like 95%, there's got to be at least one 7+ cost gear in blue. Otherwise, Nasus makes no sense. And if you make it more than 7, Jace can't summon it, so it doesn't make much sense with Jace. So I think that's what's going to happen. Would love a big payoff gear in Jace. There is a really funny unit that works with Nasus. Okay, they revealed. All right, cool. We'll look over the units. Absolutely. What a good coffee. Is it me or leaders this set are either broken or useless with no in-between? It's too early to tell. Everyone was shitting on Vex being bad, and she didn't turn out that bad. She was a solid legend. So let's wait to see all the cards. Have we got Shen's signature card yet? Good morning, brother. Happy Friday. Or is it Saturday over there? It's Saturday here. 3 a.m. Saturday. So, yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Lord. Nice to have you on with us. So what effect still happens? I thought in lore they dissolved too. What do you prefer? What do you mean when you recall? When you recall, nothing happens because it goes back to hand. You mean when they replay it? Sure. Do we know Jace's signature yet? No, unless it was revealed today. So, I still haven't looked at the reveals. How do you manage your day waking up 3 a.m. every day? Well, I go to bed 4:30 p.m. That's 9 hours of sleep, which for me is ideal. My body functions best on 8.5 to 9 hours. It's unfortunate. I would love to be one of the people who have like perfect functioning at 7 hours. And that is usually like the best number, like 7 to 7.5 hours is ideal health-wise, if that's where your body ends up. People who sleep more than that have slight correlations. People who sleep less than that have massive correlations for negatives. But yeah, my body, if I sleep 7.5 hours, it's not enough. I still function well, but it starts to accumulate on me. What was the reason for sleeping at that time? Back in the day, when I first started streaming, internet was so bad in Brazil that during the day, internet would just be falling all the time because everyone's using it. And then comes like midnight, 1 a.m., and everyone goes to bed and internet starts working well. It's because they were selling more bandwidth than they had available. So I would stream at 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m., right? I would start streaming at that point when internet was always good. And I just kept the habit. I just kept the hours for like a decade. I mean, I've been streaming for how long? Like 9 years now? Yeah, it's just something I just kept doing. What's up, Unleashed? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, today's a relaxing day. Last day in the gym. Sunday is my rest day, so should be fun. I'm gonna start doing easier Saturdays as well. Thank you for the sub, Unleashed. Your 3rd month on here, man. Thanks.
Doing good, skirmish today. What's your plan for today?
What's my plan for today? Cover all the cards, get excited about them, hopefully they're good, and then we play some League of Legends probably afterwards. Thank you for the sub again. Are you a football guy watching the World Cup? I'm not really a football guy. I only watched a couple of things in the World Cup. I like to see the memes outside of the World Cup. For me right now, this World Cup's one of the best World Cups ever, and I'll tell you why. Because of this. If it wasn't for that, this World Cup would be boring. But I got myself a good amount of memes to laugh at. I like scrolling through Twitter and just seeing all of the memes happen. I'm a fan. So yeah. Yep. Holland indeed. Good stuff, man. Ah, it's so fun. It's so fun to watch. Guy is just so likable. Super athletic, super goofy. Seems like a chill dude. Love it. The metal spell. No! Chat, Twitch, spam. Spoilers. Spam. Go, type number 1, type ones. Remove the message off my screen. Quick, Twitch, help me. Help me. All right, we're good. Jesus. No warning either, nothing. It's boom right there, the Mel spell. How dare you? All right, saved. Sorry, bro. I see. All right. Well, coffee is done. Coffee is done. People say Haaland was born in the wrong century. He's built like a Viking. Maybe. He's built really well, though, for sure, for sports. What happened to Chrono TCG? Too many bugs for now. I might try it again when it gets like bug free. Your title. It was yesterday. Your chat says today. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, but like I'm covering the stuff from yesterday today. Yeah. Why did you choose to live in Brazil? Good Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Great place to train. Very cheap life. Everything's free. And I get to save a lot of money. Why not? It's a great place for all of those things. Saving money is BIS. It's the best thing you can do because, like, I know a lot of you guys have a normal job, which makes things a lot easier. Like, you guys do 9 to 5, right? Which means you have a paycheck every month. You can budget off of that. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't have sustainable income, you know? My income goes like this. Like, right now I'm making very little, but that's compensated by the fact that I made a lot of money during lore, right? And I saved most of it. So I have to, my financial planning is much different than you guys. So yeah, living in a very cheap country is a huge benefit. If I knew for the rest of my life I'd be making a certain salary, I would even maybe consider, hey, maybe I could just live off the salary comfortably. But no, it's not how I do things. It's one of the best things about Brazil. It has very cheap lifestyle and living. Number 2, it has extremely good. Do I invest? I was going to say that it has very good investments. My savings went up 19% in the last year. So I made about 19% on my savings. Yeah. The Brazilian real is relatively stable. Interest rates are very high. So as long as I'm not borrowing, but I'm investing, I make a lot in returns. Culture is great. People are great overall. It can be a bit of a dangerous country to live in. Crime can be a bit rough, but there are safe places. There are safe cities. I live in one of them, so where I live is very safe. Yeah, overall, just a lot of benefits. Working locally isn't very reliable, right? No. I would never want to have a job in Brazil. The pay in Brazil sucks. Like, people make miserable salaries in Brazil usually. Not always. If you're able to work for yourself, you can make good money. Like, for example, minimum salary right now I think is going up. They're putting it to be 1,800 BRL, which is about a bit over like $360, maybe $350 a month. So I think that's going to be minimum salary next, like 300 and something. That's getting a bit better. It was much worse before. It was in the 200s. Anyway, a month. Yeah. That's bad. Yeah. But I have friends who they haven't like been working long. I have a friend, for example, he's a grinder. He grinds. He makes somewhere around 4,000 to 5,000 a month. Somewhere around there, probably around 4,000 a month. He's making like over 10x the minimum salary. And that's just by being a grinder. Like, by working for himself. There's a lot of opportunity if you work for yourself to make money. But not from a salary. You get a salary anywhere, you're broke. You got to be self-employed. He's a personal trainer. He just gives private classes to rich people. You invest in standard stock, fixed rate CDs, or stuff like that. I invest in funds that are CDI based, CDI. That's basically, it's very close to the Selic in Brazil. It's more or less the rate at which banks loan each other money on a daily basis. So the daily rate for bank loaning. So I have quite a lot in that because it's extremely high at the moment. We're talking like 14% a year. So, I mean, it's never been this high historically. So it's a really good time just to have money there. Because we're talking 14% a year, that's insane. Yeah, it's insane. With real inflation being about 4%, like yearly inflation in Brazil is around 4, maybe? So you're talking like a real 10% gain, like post-inflation, which is also nuts. So that's a huge factor. So I have most of it in that because there's zero risk at all. Like there's no risk. It's one of the reasons the Brazilian real has actually gotten stronger globally over like the last year. Literally because people can convert, they can borrow money in the US convert all that money to Brazilian reals and put it in a guaranteed investment where they're making more than they're paying their borrowers. Like, people are literally doing that. So there's a high demand for Brazilian reals right now. People are buying them out in order to invest them properly because it's just guaranteed returns. So yeah, living in Brazil, obviously I have a lot in that, and I have about 25% of all my money in... out of that 25%, I think about 20% is in the S&P 500, and about 5% is in other diversified funds that work on global stocks, not just US stocks. Mostly Europe. So yeah, that's what I do. Can't be as bad as the Venezuelan current. No, the inflation is good, man. Like, it's very stable. You invest in Bitcoin? Yes, when I was young. Much younger. I invested in Bitcoin when it was worth 350 each. Thousands of Counter-Strike items, and they all 6x'd over a course of a year. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, Counter-Strike went up a lot. It did. But I consider myself, I like to aggressively invest without overreaching. So, like, if things go really bad, I can lose like 20% of my money. I'm never going to go broke. I'll never invest in a way that allows me to go broke, but I can have dips. I can dip hard. When did you divest in Bitcoin? When it was around 1,000 each. Sorry, I'm lying. 850 each. I went from about 350 to 850. Is there no trade market for PoE? You could grind if you need. I'm not interested in video game investment. Not my thing. But no, like, I'm very comfortable where I'm at. I'm living very comfortably. If I needed to make a big active income, I would know how to do it. There's ways to do it. These reveals are about to be crazy. I'm looking forward to them. Just waiting for the caffeine to fully kick in, and we're going to dive straight in. I wonder how many cards Thames has for me. Let me have a look. All right, so we have 18 cards. Holy, that's a lot. Yeah, we got 18 to look at, so it's going to be a big reveal today. How's the cannon build looking? I haven't tried it yet. Haven't even started it yet. I think it's going to be fun. Love the blue gear. Hey, no spoilers. Mel Sig is out. Guys, stop spoiling! What's up with you guys today? Let me enjoy the reveals myself. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. Probably wait till majority of cards are revealed before really building anything. That's what I plan to do. My PoE character died again. Warrior is not for me. Tams, I'll do a warrior next time. Did you get to the point where you're using shield wall into shield charge to clear and kill? Did you get to that point? Or did you die before that? Because that's where it... Yeah, you did. Were you not one-shotting everything? You're too impatient? I see. What did you die to? What killed you? Viper. Oh no. Oh no. Tams. Oh no. Viper. Oh man. That sucks. That sucks. Tams, are you doing the thing I told you where you should be over-leveled by like 5 levels of every zone? Or did you just not pay attention to my suggestion yet? Because if you do that, you'll beat the campaign, bro. You just gotta do it one time. Just grind, because the 5 levels will continue to stay. What games are you playing these days? I haven't been on Twitch in a long time. I'm playing mostly Riftbound these days. I did a while for PoE 2, and I'm gonna play a bit of League as well, but mostly covering Riftbound, the card game. Are people instilling armors? I don't even know what instilling is. Don't know. I did not, but my impatience is my problem. I did. Oh, you did. You get bored after a boss. Okay. What about that level 5 higher? 5 level higher. What? What are you talking about? Let's go, new stuff. Yeah, we're starting soon, Wild. I'm already feeling the caffeine. I'm getting excited to see it. We're almost going to get there. Give it like 5 more minutes, and we can see what's up. Oh, 5 levels higher. Yeah, just over-level your character for the campaign. If the campaign map is level 30, be 35. Yeah, and you're going to be very safe, because you'll have just so much more survivability and damage overall. What does caffeine feel like? If you've never had caffeine, you feel like you're ready to go. You have this little warm, fuzzy feeling in your chest. Your brain is awake. You don't feel like lying down or sitting. You feel like you could get up and do stuff. You don't feel really different afterwards. It could come down to the fact that your sensitivity to caffeine is not very good. Good tip. Don't have a lot of hours. Yeah. That's for hardcore. For softcore, it doesn't matter. Gonna do a pack opening for the new set. I'd like to. Let's see if Riot sends me some cards. But I would like to. It's like a boost, but there's a crash after. I never crash on caffeine. Because I only have 1 cup a day. I have 1 cup at the start of my day, and that's it. And I have the cup right after I wake up, like about 40 minutes after I wake up, which means, generally speaking, it's when I need it most. And then my real energy levels come up after, like, the caffeine's worn off, because that's where my day is already headed. So I think I've got it figured out. My caffeine is well timed. They say you should have caffeine like 90 minutes after waking up, but who has time for that? I need it a bit earlier. Need is a strong word, but I enjoy it a bit earlier. Coffee is overrated. I disagree. It is not. Never drink it. Just inject MTN Mountain Dew into your veins. All right. Mountain Dew has caffeine, I'm pretty sure. Morning coffee dies around 3 p.m., unfortunately. Then it's too late for another cup. Well, what time do you wake up? 9? 6 hours after, that would be for me, what? 7:30, 8 a.m.? Right before the gym? Yeah, sure. And it doesn't matter. That's fine. You don't need to have the caffeine kicking your ass that late. I only use it to wake up faster. If I didn't stream, I wouldn't have coffee in the morning. Because I don't need to be awake, right? I have no problem waking up and being lazy, taking my time, letting my body get up naturally. That's fine. But I have to stream. And when you stream, you have to have a certain energy level to you. And without coffee, it's a bit of a chore to get started. So that's the reason I do it. A good chai with milk is nice too. Yeah. Nasus slaps pretty hard. I hope so, dude. It's one of the legends I'm most excited to try to build around. But I also want to build around Kennen for sure. But as a very different archetype than most people are going to build it. So I want to do Kennen, definitely. I also definitely want to do Mel. And I want to do... let's see. Who do I really want to play? Those are the ones I'm most excited for. Who else is there? Zed, I don't really want to do much. I think he plays a little bit like Jinx. It's not really my playstyle. Jace, we haven't seen anything from Jace that makes me want to play him, but I think there's a good chance I will want to play him. My only problem with Jace is I think there's going to be a decent chance that Thermo Beam just wrecks him. And if Jace is good, then here's going to be a couple of problems. Number one, Azir is always going to be viable. Thermo Beam is good. Aurora, always going to be viable. Thermo Beam is decent. Jace is going to fall into another very gear-dependent character, so I'm a little worried about that. Renekton seems interesting. Could be. Not really my playstyle, but could be. I'm still calling it. No one's called it. I think I'm the only person who suggested it. I think Renekton Dragons. Turn 1, Little Dragon Girl, the 4-drop. That's kind of strong, dude. Right? That's kind of strong. Here, let me show you. Let me explain the logic. What is her name? Not this one. Well, you can also play this turn one, right? Herald of Scales, yeah. So both of these. So this, for example, turn one, you can play Herald of Scales. And then turn two, you can play a 6-cost dragon. Right? And if you're going second, you can play a 7-cost dragon, turn two. Like, I can play turn one this, turn two this. How insane is that? Tell me, how insane is that? I think that's nuts. You can play her as well turn one. And then turn two, you have... I mean, it's just so crazy. There's so much you can do. You can play double Dragon Soul Sage turn one, for example, if you wanted to. You can play two of these turn one. And then get all of your mana back that way. And have 2 units developed. And then turn two, you can, like... You can just pop off hard. And the thing is, once you get this bad boy on the board, your entire hand is almost free. You're just gonna vomit out all your units. Right? The idea is just to get this guy down fast, but also have to have a very tempo-ish opener. So, I think this package, scary good. But again, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Jace waiting room. Me too. I've talked about Jace yesterday. I think he needs... I still predicted what he's going to have. My prediction was that his gauntlet, or whatever his signature card is, might give units the gear tag. It's like whoever equips it is also a gear. Something like that. And then he makes a lot of sense. You can also use Renekton for the Empower energy cost. It's an active ability. Potential with his blue champion unit. Well, we don't see any good gears in those colors, though, for him. That's the thing. We need better gears. If he was yellow, that game would be... by the way, if Jace was yellow, he'd be a broken legend because you could always guarantee to cheat out your armory because you could play Jace in the champion zone. If he was blue-yellow, he'd be insane. Insane. But he's not blue-yellow. They made him orange. And I think they might have made him orange because yellow's too strong. It would be too strong to play with armory. Because you could almost set it up that every single game turn 2 armory, right? If your armory is in your hand. Just have a million ways to generate coins turn 1. And then turn 2, kill coin Jace armory. Jesus. Game breaking. So yeah, they kind of had to like, you know, not do that. How can you play a 7-cost dragon on turn 2 when you recycle 2 runes for Renekton? Turn 1, I don't understand. So going second, turn 1 you have 3 mana. You pay 3 and burn. Sorry, you pay 2 and burn 2 to have 4 mana. You play dragon. You have 1 rune left on the board. Okay, next turn you have 3 runes. And your dragons cost 2 less, which costs 5. So you tap all 3, burn 2 for 2 more, you have 5, you play your 7-cost dragon on turn 2. Going second. Yeah, going second you can do it. Going first now. Crazy tempo, it is. You have a 4-drop and a 7-drop on turn 2. Crazy tempo. But like, also you can like get the 8-cost dragon out on like turn 3 pretty consistently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so much you can do. Hi, people might have asked you before, I bet, any reason why you prefer TCG Arena over Rift Atlas. It just feels more organic. I also feel like Rift Atlas has lots of clutter on the screen. Like, what does... Okay, as a viewer, does Rift Atlas look easier to understand? I don't know about that. I feel like people only like Rift Atlas more because it automates things. Yes, it's easier to understand. How, though? Why? What is TCG Arena missing? 1,000% easier? It's better as a viewer? Why, though? Everything? Like what, though? Rift Atlas does look better, in my opinion. It looks better. Yeah, but like, how does automation make it easier to understand as a viewer? I'm asking about, like, visually speaking. We should automate all this stuff. It's not allowed to. I actually think it automates too much stuff. It's probably against Riot's terms. I think it's too automated to be allowed. It's more buggy, crashes more often. I don't like it automates things because I like playing in person. The log is very nice to follow. Little automations are a huge quality of life. Upgrades from TCG Arena just can't do. Looks visually nicer. Atlas has the proper scoreboard layout. Seeing the chain. Rift Atlas is better. Show you past focus. Log a couple of things. Interesting. What's up, Sasha? Against Riot's terms. Has some cool effects for certain cards like Baron is really cool. Okay. I mean, I understand. I understand. I don't know. I like TCG Arena better. It is what it is. What can I say? How am I doing, mister? Excellent. Very good. Getting ready to look at the new cards. We're about to dive into reveals. We've got a lot of them today. Other than that, had a good massage yesterday. Today, I'm going to the gym. And then tomorrow, I have my rest day. So today's the last day in the gym. I've decided to make Saturdays an easier day. I think I've been overdoing my bicep day a bit too much. Because I do biceps on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So I'm going to actually do Tuesday and Thursday, really heavy biceps. And then on Saturday, I'll do something a little bit more chill. A little bit. I might actually do a little bit of leg day on Saturdays. I've not trained legs for years. But I might just do it.
From Runeterra to Riftbound.
True. What's up, RGN? Thank you for the sub, buddy. 1 away from 2 years. Thanks, man. Thank you for the prime. I feel like Mbessa is too strong. Interesting. I've not played any games with the new cards. Why would Riot create Lightning Rush in a world where stack deck exists? Because signature cards are a lot to be stronger than normal cards. It's like asking, why does Lilia's signature card beat the green in normal cards? Because it's a signature card. It's a way to balance champions and legends. It's how Riot's been doing it always, right? Pretty often, legend signatures are just better versions of normal cards. I won't say anything. Hold your tongue. You already laid your eyes on one of the new legends. They were all revealed yesterday, no? Wait, who's missing? What legend's missing? Yeah, we saw him yesterday. Yeah. You mean to play? Sure, I mean, we talked about all of them yesterday. New to the Riot TGC. Is there an engine I can try the TCG Online? Yeah, I like Rift. I like TCG Arena, the one behind me, on the screen here. People like Rift Atlas, so they're both options. Check out either one. Both solid. This one is all manual. Rift Atlas automates some stuff. Bon dia, Luan. Opinion on the Riftbound collector market blowing up. My opinion on it, I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be so rich, chat. I got a couple of things that are so rare, and nobody has them. See these booster packs? From Legends of Runeterra. Beyond booster pack. I've already been offered $1,000 each. Somebody offered me $1,000 each. I'm not selling it. No shot. Never happening. Like, I got a couple of very rare stuff that I'll retire off of it in 20 years. So we'll see what happens. Gotta go. See you later, Sasha. Why not put him in an acrylic box to keep him in good shape? No need. I showed this yesterday. I think this is going to be very expensive too. A nice little book. Officially from Riot Games. Riftbound League of Legends pre-launch summit. You might ask, what's inside the book? All the trial decks with my name on it. We got Grappler with the 4 trial decks. And these aren't the actual decks they released. These are the... What do you call them? I think they're called trial deck, yeah. You can see on the bottom it says... Trial deck right there. Under the Victor. Grappler name minus 1,000. No shot, bro. No shot is... That makes it more expensive. Because it makes it a 1 of 1. If it wasn't... If it didn't have a name, it would be less expensive. It's a good place to hide weed. Rip Victor. So I got that. I have no idea how much that would sell for. Same as the white box ones? Yes. Yes, it's the same as the white box trial decks. Correct. I've got the Timo playmat. I've heard those are selling for like $3,500, so $3,500 there. The last one that sold was for that, supposedly. So I've got that playmat. What else do I have? That might be worth something. I was thinking of a different Atlas. Oh, you know what I have? I think very few people have it. Type 1 if you've not seen my Arcane Light. I'm curious if there's anyone here who has not seen it. It's from the show Arcane. It's not Riftbound related per se, but it's from Arcane. All right, I'll show you. I'll show you. I also think this has got to be like worth something. I mean, I don't plan on really selling any of this. I like this stuff for myself. I keep it right here behind the cat statue. Let me show. All right. So, this box. First of all, it comes with a ticket, a golden ticket. You can probably sell the ticket itself. That says, you are invited to the global premiere of Arcane League of Legends in November 2021. So that's my golden ticket invitation to the Arcane event premiere. Now, what's inside the box, you may ask, right? Well, it's a 2-piece. So this is the stand. The Era of Hextech Arcane. Right? This here is the stand. It's a very nice stand, nice size. And what goes on the stand, oh, it's so freaking heavy, dude, is this. This Hextech crystal. It's fully 3D. So it's a 3D crystal of Hextech. Right? Very, very cool. And look at this. So you can put this somewhere. Tell me that is not gorgeous, dude. Like, look at that. Look at that. See, it has a lot of fingerprints, yeah. You would want to probably clean it up after touching it. So yes. I think this is such a sick piece, dude. Most importantly, it doesn't have your name on it. 1,000 plus. I would not sell this for $1,000 ever. Not a chance. Unless it was sold separately. I don't know. But yeah, that's it's a really cool Riot-related piece. Now, maybe this was sold in their store. I don't know. I don't know if they just made a few of them or if they sold it in the store. Maybe I'm scamming myself. You can't find any info on it? I don't know. I have no idea. Excited about T1 collab? Not particularly. I mean, I think it's cool for the game for sure. It'll bring more interest to it. Not like super excited about it though. You found it. It's like $300 US. On eBay? Alright, so it's not that expensive. Got it. Watch out if Nicolas Cage goes to Brazil. Wait, what? Alright, so it's only 300 bucks. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to hold on to it for 20 years. What's the story behind the cat statue? Gift. So yeah. Alright, before we start, is there anything else I can brag about? I don't know. I don't know. It would be cool if Rad gave you a tier 1 collector package. Please ring me. I think odds are very low of that happening. I would love it. I think it would be great. You got some expensive cards? I wouldn't say I've got expensive cards. Nothing crazy. Lilia signature? Did you not get anything from the RQ you went to? Not really. Not really. I mean, Lilia signature is not that expensive. So, I think the coolest card I own is the Rengar Champion card, because I only ever competed in one skirmish and I won it, so I got the Champion Rengar card. I think that one's really cool. I think that one probably has a lot of potential to go up in price. Because first of all, it's a really good unit as well, right? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it will go up in price. You only have the Champion Guardian Angel. That's a good one too.
Help me, Chad!
My man.
Being chained up in your basement hasn't been too bad. Just wish there was a bit more food, honestly.
Yeah, Tams is a hungry man. He eats most of it. You'll have to talk to him about that. Thanks, brother. Lilia Sig is worth more than the glass engraved, though. Doesn't matter. Long term, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, are we ready to go? Shall we start? Shall we get into it? One thing I noticed is the T1 Seraphine is coming up before Radiance, so will that card be legal then, or not until Radiance? No idea. No concept. All right. Also, that was a tier 2 sub, Reg. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for the tier 2. Gonna love today's lineup, like seriously? I hope I do. 18 cards, man. 18. It's crazy. I just want to dive in. Can't wait to see. I just want to play. I want to play the new set. Alright. Let's, I'm going to give you guys 2 more minutes. If nothing else to talk about, we're going to do the reveals. I've already got them open here. I haven't looked at them yet. But I'm ready to go. So, 2 minutes. Last questions, last comments. And we're into it. Go. Shoot. Hope they print more gear units. Me too. What is your hair routine? I don't have a hair routine. Oh, I almost never use shampoo. I wash my hair with water and that's it, usually. You guys might not like that, but it is what it is. I don't like using shampoo much. My hair is accustomed to it. It doesn't get oily anymore. Other than that, I don't know. I don't put anything in it. I don't use any products. What's your favorite food? Steak. A good steak. It's probably the best. You see the Vegas TFT and Rift Button announcement? That looks really cool. It does. It looks awesome. Heavier bicep curl? Right now I'm bicep curling 155 pounds for 6 to 7 reps. 7 reps. 155 pounds. You pee sitting down? Nope. You see Alan's card reveal? That I did see that one, yes. That was sick. Tried adding bone marrow to your diet? I cook bone sometimes to make like a bone broth. But not really bone marrow like with a spoon or anything. Conditioner only? Sure. Oh, I also almost never use soap on my body. I use soap for my armpits and for like the groin area in general, but I don't like use soap on my chest or my arms or anything. I just hit the hot spots, like your butt and everything. So I think like using soap on your arms and stuff doesn't make sense to me. Unwashed streamer? No. No, you wash the important parts with soap. Is that weird? You guys think that's weird? I don't think it's weird. Like, think about it. What kind of dirt do you have on your arms that water doesn't wash off? What is happening? Like, okay, certain things you wash with soap. My hands, I'll wash with soap. Again, armpits, wherever you're like heavy sweating with hair, I'll wash with soap. But the rest of my body, like I go in the shower and this is all I do. Like I just let the water run down. And yeah, like it's clean afterwards. Also, okay, listen, all soap does is remove all the oil from your skin. Well, my skin is not oily. It has just enough to be hydrated. When you soap, you just suck it all out, and now your body's skin is dry, unprotected, and has to produce more oil to get relubricated. Why? Give me the logical reason. Why do you do it other than commercials telling you have to? Because I know companies like to sell products. And the more soap you use, the more soap you gotta buy. It's not about savings. I think it's healthier not to do it. I think you have healthier skin. Do you know when's the last time I used soap on my face? Years ago. I don't use anything other than water to wash my face. Only water. Why would I want to remove the oil out of my skin and dry it out? Doesn't make sense. Cleanser? Don't use it. Soap behind the ears, okay. I can see that maybe. I don't do it, but I can see it. Aren't you supposed to cleanse and moisturize? I don't. I'm about to get scurvy. What about germs and bacteria? You do realize that your skin develops... Okay, let me explain to you why this is so wrong. And I swear, people need to know this. Your skin has a natural layer of bacteria all over it. And it is in perfect balance with your immune system. Meaning, it lives there benignly. Right? And that's good. When you use antibacterial soap and kill all the bacteria on your skin, what happens? For a very brief period of time, you have less bacteria in your skin. Then your skin repopulates with bacteria very fast. And the problem with that is, you don't know what form of bacteria repopulates. It could be bad bacteria that can give you infections. When you have your natural layer there, and you touch some bacteria that's bad, it doesn't get to populate because it's already fully saturated. Your entire skin is already covered in bacteria that doesn't give it room to grow. On the other hand, you super hard wash, kill everything, touch any form of bad bacteria, and that thing just grows for free. No, you wash with water. You wash with water. It gets rid of all dirt, all sweat, all everything. If you have any excess oil, it gets rid of it as well. And then you're fine. But you go for like antibacterial soap. Why are you killing the perfectly developed natural bacterial layer on your skin that is benign? And you know it's benign because you're not sick. It's like you've got this perfect layer of protection all over your skin that stops you from getting infections, and you're like, yeah, let me kill it. Why? Because bacteria. That's like, chat, that's like saying, hey, listen, I take antibiotics every day to kill the bacteria in my gut. Why? Oh, because it's bacteria. We got to kill it. Of course you don't. You want your gut bacteria to be there. It has a purpose. It's there for a reason. So why not apply the same to skin? Your skin's natural fauna of bacteria is there for a very good reason. But yeah, armpits, groin, butt, etc. Sure, definitely clean with soap. Never thought anything bad about soap, but I have a bad feeling about toothpaste. I use toothpaste because it makes my teeth white. I'm not sold on toothpaste either, honestly. I've thought about it many times, but it makes my teeth white. So I use it. Damn it. But yeah, I use it. I do use toothpaste. But I'm not sold on it. There's probably very healthy alternatives to it as well. I'm just too lazy. I'll stay. My brushing routine has been good. I haven't had a cavity in like almost 30 years. I don't get cavities, so I'm good. Most important thing is actually brush your teeth, but toothpaste is definitely purpose. Maybe. I use black charcoal toothpaste. 30, that's awesome. Yeah, I don't get cavities. I had a I went to a dentist a year and something ago, and I had the last time before that time I went to the dentist was like 6-7 years before that, and I went to the dentist like, oh, so he's like, who's your previous dentist? I'm like, oh, I don't have one. He's like, when's the last time you saw a dentist? I'm like 7 years ago. He's like, oh, and then he looked at my teeth and said they were great. He's like, you should see the dentist more often. I'm like, why? He's like, it's just good to like get a cleaning every once in a while. I'm like, okay, I'll think about it. I've not looked into the bleed for fire blast. People brush their teeth wrong. They rinse the toothpaste out of their mouth with water after they wash, which you're supposed to let it sit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do you floss? Not always. I probably should floss more. I sometimes floss, not always. It's not in a full routine. And I probably should be flossing more. Flossing is supposedly good for you, and I suspect it is. I'm not 100% sure, though. Again, anything you do to your body that your body didn't evolve for, I have suspicions whether it's necessary or not. But I think it's probably a good thing to do. You agree your hands are dirty? Yes. You're telling me you never touch your arms? I do. The dirty bacteria you have in your hands goes to your parts you touched? No. Because I have a bacterial layer already saturating my arms and every part of my body. That's exactly what I said. Imagine the following. I have my entire arm fully saturated with natural bacteria. I grab something, it has dangerous bacteria on it. I touch my arm. Yes, some of that bacteria will be transferred here, but it can't hold on. It has nowhere to grow. It's in competition with every other bacteria I got there. So while this dangerous bacteria, if it latches on and grows, can cause infection, it doesn't have anywhere to latch onto. Because again, every little spot of my skin is completely saturated by my natural bacterial layer. On the other hand, every day you wash antibacterial soap, you touch something with bad bacteria, you touch your arm, it starts to grow, right? And then let's say you get a scrape or something, you're screwed. You scrape that spot where that bacteria was, you're screwed because you already had a lot of time to grow. When the scrape opens, only that bacteria goes because all the other natural fauna that would have also competed for the scratch doesn't get to compete. It gets in there, and now you have a massive infection. And now what? The guy who never showered in his life for 60 years, and then as soon as he showered, he died. Guys, I shower. I just don't use soap on most of the body. I only use soap, armpits, groin, butt, etc. That's the only places you need to use soap on. Everywhere else, you let the water go, you brush your skin, anything excess gets washed off properly. You're all wrong. Water doesn't clean everything. It cleans the stuff you want to clean. And it doesn't clean the stuff you don't want to clean. It's perfect. That logic, why do you use any soap in the first place? Well, because like around your butt, you actually go to number 2, you go to the bathroom to poop. And it's probably a good idea to have it nice and clean. And soap will clean it way better overall. Armpits, they kind of smell sometimes. So you probably want to like definitely get rid of bacteria there. And like, what do you mean why? Like, there's good reason for it. Some grime is just too tough for water. Where are you guys getting grime though? Like, how are you guys getting grimy? I don't get grime. Grime? And listen, if I was working on the oil fields, I would use soap on my body. Yeah, sure. Sure. If I worked in an oil rig that was nonstop covered with tar, yeah, I'd probably have to use soap to get rid of some of that stuff on my skin. Sure. If I was a mechanic and I was always like sludged up with like this black stuff from like cars and like changing oil, and sure. At that point, I'd probably use soap to get rid of that stuff. Sure. But like, yeah, if you have grime on you that water doesn't remove, I mean, by all means, use soap to remove it, especially if it's oil-based. You don't want to use soap and genitals. They're self-lubricating, obviously. You want to wash. You worked in a fish market. If I smelled like fish, I'd probably use soap. That's a good reason to use soap if you smell like fish, sure. Type 1 if you agree. And no, I'm curious. Like, I'm sure most of you guys agree that what I'm saying has logic. Just be honest. Be honest. What I'm saying has logic to it. It's logical. Ever worked out or played tennis? Yeah, I'm learning to play tennis as we speak. I take tennis lessons. All right. It's mostly no's, but there's a few yeses. Here's the thing. You've all been lied to. You've all been lied to by commercials to sell more product to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the truth. One has logic, but don't really trust enough. It has logic is you never work and your parents pay for everything. Oh my God. No, I'm getting rage baited, bro. I think you're not completely wrong, but for not the right reasons. All right. What are the good reasons? I don't even watch commercials. Your logic is faulty. Rage baited? Yeah. Yeah. Card reveals? Yeah, probably. Hard to agree people overuse soap? Yeah. I think it leads to just overall unhealthy skin. I do. I think that's what happens. Bonoichi, Marcel. To the Ben. Unless you get dirty. Yeah, if there's something you need to wash off, like, what can't you wash off? Like, if you have some dirt on you, just use water to wash it off. All right. Can we do reveals? Are we done talking about this? Ask a dermatologist. Brother, dermatologists, most of them don't know what they're talking about when it comes to, like, using soap to wash. Actually, no. You know what? Screw that. They probably would know. They'd probably agree with me. Yeah, let's ask a dermatologist. Any dermatologist in chat? I think they would agree with me. They would understand the logic. Dermatologists would agree with you? Yeah, probably they would. 80% of products are sold in a way for you to think you need it. Correct. Asked GPT. Ever had a job before? And if you have, name them. All right, Lando Cinema. Have I ever had a job before? I used to service your mother. She paid well. All right, I'm sorry, chat. This guy's rage baiting me. All right, let's do card reveal. That's enough. That's enough. Let's. All right, let's get into reveals. My bad. All right. Anyway, a mom mechanic. Yeah. Anyway, let's reveals time, chat. Let's get into it. All right, here we go. Let's Vendetta cards. You guys ready? It is time. Let's do the YouTube intro. Thank you for the follow there, Mr. Bagel. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. What is up, YouTube? We are diving in to big reveals today. Everyone's telling me I'm going to love today's reveals. I am not very spoiled. I saw Alan's card, for example, but that's besides the point. I'm looking forward to seeing these cards. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do, what kind of decks we can brew. And without further ado, let's dive straight into it. All right, there's the intro. Decent enough. We can work with that. We can work with that. Let's go for Vendetta. First time watching live. Let's do it, man. Let's go. All right. Here we go. First card. It's a bald person riding Renekton. Okay. 4 mana, 4 might. I see. Oasis Raider. If you control fewer runes than an opponent at the start of your beginning phase, give me +2 and ganking this turn. Oh. That goes really hard in Renekton. It's not only because you attack with 6, because you can play this on turn 1, by the way. You play this turn 1 and it's already a 4. It attacks for 6 next turn. But that's not the only reason. There is also... there's so many good reasons for this. So let me show you. Let me find the card. Number 1 reason. When you conquer here with a mighty unit. So already you're guaranteed to just a draw on turn 2 with this card. Right? So Sunken Temple here is kind of nuts. Because we talked about Renekton having issues with the draw, right? Not having enough ways to draw cards, especially if you're playing seals. So Sunken Temple, massive synergy. My first thought here. Amazing synergy. Especially on a 1-drop. Like, this is, you're playing this on turn 1, and you already get to proc Sunken Temple. That's insane. More importantly, if you go turn 1, you play this and capture on turn 2, right? On your opponent's turn 2, even though this loses the +2, that doesn't really matter because it's hard to do 4 damage on turn 2. Because they only have their 2-drop out, which is usually 2 to 3 might max. So this is hard to deal with. That's another big, big deal. And on top of that, on your turn 3, he gets ganking, so he can go from battlefield to battlefield. He can capture the other one and you go to 3 points. I'm surprised this is a common. This looks really, really good to me. That looks really strong. And this should almost always proc. So ganking and +2, solid. Solid, man. You have to burn 2 cards to kill a turn 2, yeah. And if they don't, you go to 3 points because, again, ganking. Yeah, this is a Renekton card through and through. Solid. Solid, solid. I like it. Can anybody else run this? Yes, going first. Because it's on beginning phase, not on channeling phase. So if you're going first, or if you're going second, it doesn't matter. You will always have, whether you're first or second, you'll always get +2 in ganking, actually, now that I think about it. But that's only like on the first few turns, because if your opponent burns any might, it might not proc. But yeah, in general, this does proc quite often. And most decks, you really want to play this turn 1. Because playing this on turn 2 is kind of slow, right? It's not great. It's not this is a turn 1 play, mostly. So yeah, I don't know. I think there's better 2-drops in a lot of decks. Think of like Noxus, what's his face? 2 mana 4. Like, there's better options. Most decks would not run it. But Renekton, for sure. I don't think it's broken. I think it's good, though. It's one of his best openers, probably, at this point. All right. Moving along. Next card is Rage Amplifier. Oh, wow, it's expensive. So it's a gear, but Jace can't run it because it's red. 4 mana, 1 power. 6 in power cost. Wow. Your units have +1. If I'm empowered, they have +2. That's just a weird card. That's so weird. Rek'Sai, maybe? Like Swarm Rek'Sai, Yellow Rek'Sai. It's just a good drop if you have a lot of tokens. Darius, maybe? Possibly. I don't think Rumble plays this. Rumble has better choices. I think it's Darius and Rek'Sai. Mainly that. Yeah, I'm not even thinking about the empowered cost. I'm thinking about this cost in general. This is strong. The problem with paying this as well is you give people 2-to-1 value for gear removal. Like, if you play this and it gets removed, it is what it is. But if you play this, then do this, and they use gear removal, you're losing 10 mana, 2 power. That's a lot. No, this goes away if it gets destroyed. So it's not permanent might. Otherwise, that'll be crazy. So yeah, this second part is kind of weaker overall. It's good for like a final push, but I'd be scared to do it if they have removal, because it just gives them you lose a turn and you lose so much tempo. Still a very strong card. In maybe Rek'Sai. I don't know how strong it is in Darius, but overall, I think Rek'Sai is the one who wants this the most, because Darius wants to have a lot of units. Darius runs out of steam. He runs out of draw. Rek'Sai doesn't, because Rek'Sai gets draw every time they conquer, so they can afford this more. But yeah, solid. Solid. Ooh, nice art. Morgana. Morgana. Why do I feel like Morgana shouldn't be red? Is that crazy? I'm surprised, because like, in League of Legends, I don't see Morgana as an aggro unit. She's like a control super CC unit. I would have put her in purple. I would have gone purple Morgana with maybe like green, blue, yellow. Red, though? Her lore is more like calm. Well, I'm not even thinking about the lore. I don't know what her lore is. I'm thinking of how she plays in League of Legends. She's not that, like, dive assassin in your face, attack, attack. No, she holds in the back line. She drops a couple of CCs. If she hits her CC, she goes in, right? But she's a setup champion. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, it's cool. Cool. 5 mana, 1 power, 5 might. Ambush. Okay. Can ambush. Again, doesn't really feel Morgana-ish. When you play me, deal damage to a unit equal to the damage marked on it. What the hell does that mean? So, if you use, like... Are they saying, like, if you... Starfall and has 3 damage token on it, when this gets played, it'll also do the same amount of damage? So, like, if you Bellows Breath everything, you drop Morgana, they all take extra 1 damage or 2 damage. That's kind of cool. That's actually interesting. I like that. That's interesting. Hail of Blades. Oh, to a unit. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not that great anymore. I thought it was all units. And even if it was all units, I don't think this would be broken, would it? Like, I guess Starfall plus Morgana is kind of a sick play. But still, a unit? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think she's okay. The fact that she has Ambush kind of vindicates it, right? It gives you more reasons to play her. Like, Ambush is a decent mechanic, especially with 5 might. It can be a difference maker. Sometimes you just need more might on a battlefield. You just drop the Ambush. So, with Ambush, yeah, possibly good. Possibly. Because you can play, you can reaction speed the damage counter, right? Let's say you play, for example, Falling Star. You deal 6 damage to a unit, right? And after the Falling Star goes through, you, I don't know, use Stupefy if she's blue, right? On the unit to kill it. The opponent plays, I don't know, Recall, and then you just ambush Morgana to finish them off. So, I mean, there's niche scenarios where, like, the ambush into this is decent. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she works best, I think, with, she works best with Falling Star, probably. Although she does work well in combat as well. So, for example, let's say your opponent's, you're defending a battlefield, right? Your opponent attacks with a unit, right? That unit has 5 might. Let's say they attack with a Vi, and they stun your unit, right? So you have a small defender, they attack with yellow Vi, they stun your unit, and they're going for 5. So how do you beat that? Let's say they attack with Vi plus another unit. Like, they just do a big attack. How do you beat it? Well, step 1, you do something like Void Seeker. Boom. Deal 4 damage to Vi, right? After this resolves, you play Morgana. Boom. All of a sudden, you kill the Vi easily, and you have a 5 might unit defending along with your stunned unit. So, solid plays you can do. Requirements, very high mana pool. Who has that requirement met? Kai'Sa? Kai'Sa's probably best, because Kai'Sa, she doesn't deramp from spells as much. And Kai'Sa's very often playing things like, she's playing for Time Warp, so she's very often at 10 plus mana. So again, I think this is a Kai'Sa card, mainly. I think I like this in Kai'Sa the best. Something that'll have the mana to do the combo plays. If your spell gets countered as GG, it's not. Because why would they counter a spell that's not killing their unit? If you have a 5 might unit attacking and I do 3 damage to it, are you going to play counterspell on that? Not often. Yeah, I think this is decent for Kai'Sa. Alright. Moving along. I know this card from Legends of Runeterra. 2 mana, 2 might. A 2-drop, okay. Ionia Fae. When a combat that I was in ends, empower me, okay. Empower have... Ooh. Ooh, in green? In green. This is insane in Akali because you don't have to win the combat, right? She just needs to survive combat. Yeah, this card is nuts. This card is actually nuts. Action. Just save her from combat. Yeah. It's so strong. It's the perfect 2-drop. It's the perfect 2-drop. 2-drop 6 might unit for Yi. Yes and no, because it still needs to win combat, right? And are they really going to attack into it if they can't kill it? It's okay for Yi. It's okay. But I think it's much stronger in Akali. Because you just get a 2 mana, like, it's such a tempo card. 2 mana 4 might guaranteed is giga tempo. Giga tempo. Alright. Yeah, very solid. Very solid. Moving along. Ooh. Ooh, wait, bro. I've talked about these before. I think I was one of the only people who said the 1 mana orange card was insane. Because you can play 2 of them on turn 1 to double capture. And that ended up being a meta card for a while in the Rengar list, if I believe it was. Was it Rengar? Yeah. Rengar ended up playing that for a top 2, right? So I think this is actually kind of OP on its own in many decks. Not in every deck, but I think many decks it's OP to have a 1 mana unit. And the fact that it has this many keywords, I think this card is broken. I haven't read it yet. I don't know what it does. But this many keywords seems broken to me. So, 1 mana 0 might. Has Deflect. Already kind of annoying. Empower 7. Gives it 7 might. I mean, obviously it's a Nasus card. Obviously. Now this card is very, 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 very interesting. The thing with Nasus is I don't know if Nasus wants to capture early. Does Nasus care to capture early? Maybe he does. Maybe he wants to win with his signature, with his chosen champion Nasus for gain 2 points and conquer. So maybe. But like, let me explain. Like, Scuttle Crab is so much better than this overall. Of course, Scuttle Crab costs 1 more, but Scuttle is such a better card, right? Scuttle is so superior. I mean, again, I think the value of this card is just finding a deck that wants to have early Swarm. I'm not sure if Nasus wants that. Svelsongler doesn't do anything for this. He just gives it deflect too. It doesn't do anything. Oh wait, no, it does. Never mind. It is Empower plus 14. Holy crap. Yo, you're right. Yo, that's actually 14 might Empower. Holy! Okay, never mind. Because I was already thinking of making a Nasus Spellsong deck. Yeah, you're right, because this Empowered. I was thinking of the Empower itself. Because, yeah, oh my god. Like, in my mind, it was Empowered. When I become Empowered, gain 7. But yeah. Spellsongler surged in price, so I wish I got mine. Bro, I've been building so many Spellsongler lists. I really enjoy Spell. It's one of my favorite green cards. Yeah, that's sick, dude. Okay, maybe, okay. I've changed my mind. Might be playable in Nasus. Very, very cool. It's like $30 at the moment. Or nuts. I wonder if that's my fault, though. Is it? Do you guys think that's my fault that it went up in price because I made a video about it, talking about it? It was like one of my first videos. I talked about Spellsongler in Nasus specifically. Yes? Did I screw the market? I think I screwed the market, chat. Oh no. People printing money. Yo, do you think there's people out there who watch my videos only for that purpose to make money? It's like, they don't even care if I'm right or wrong. They're like, oh, Grappler's hyping up this card. Let me just buy them all and resell them. That could be a thing. There might be some smart people out there who's like, hey, Grappler's videos are the ones that are most watched for reveals. Let's see what he hyped up. Oh, he's hyping Spellsong? We'll just buy out the entire market at the price it's at. And then just resell them. People will buy them. There's idiots out there who'll pay the price. There's people who believe in Grappler's word. I'm only here for this? Oh, you're smart. You're actually here before the YouTube video. Look at this genius. That's pretty cool. All right. This could also be a Ivern card sometimes, but yeah. Let's move along. 1 mana cat? Sure. Let's move along. Boom! Oh, man. And here I thought this was going to be a gear, because I saw like little gears. And I'm like, oh, it's a gear unit for Jace, but no. 4 mana, 1 power, 3 might, horrible stats, horrible rarity. Discard a gear, 1 and tap. Deal 4 to a unit at a battlefield. Trash. Am I wrong? This looks so bad to me. Am I wrong? It's so bad. It's so bad. Renata, how does that work? It doesn't say destroy a gear, it says discard a gear. You gotta throw a gear out of your hand. Actually so trash. Even if it was discard a card, I think it would be trash. Not even kidding. You pay 4 mana, 1 power, you drop this on the board, your opponent plays Falling Star, kills this plus something else, you just lost the game. You're down like 1,000,000 mana. Use it on Sprite Fountain. Guys, it doesn't destroy a gear, it discards a gear. It doesn't destroy it, it discards it from your hand. If it was destroy a gear, it would be interesting. It discard one from your hand. Yeah, this card is trash. What is this thing popping up? Skip version. Sorry. So I made a deck that revolved around this card. I made an Iron Ballista deck. 3 mana, no power cost. No discard, no mana, just tap, deal 2 to a unit on the battlefield. I built this Jin deck. It's kind of fun. It wasn't broken or anything. I think this is a better card, probably. Not necessarily. Like, the blue card has synergies that doesn't. Like, you can play it on the turn, you drop it and stuff, but... Yeah, trash. With Scrap Heap, maybe. Maybe with Scrap Heap you can argue this is a... But then you only have Scrap Heap, right? Yeah, whatever. Moving along. Oh my god. Oh, bro, the flashbacks. Deal 1 unit damage to a unit, deal 2 to enemy. Bro, flashbacks. I hate this card. I've lost to this card so many times in Legends of Runeterra. They have the same stats as well. PTSD. She was a 2-1, right? If I'm not mistaken. Anyway. 2 mana, 1 might. Noxian Demolitionist. When I conquer, you may kill a gear with energy cost no more than my might. I mean, it's alright. It's not that bad. It's a 2-drop. Yeah, it's good versus some matchups. If there's a lot of seals in the meta, this is quite good versus seals. This can play versus Azir. Orange doesn't have a very hard time giving this damage. Like, you can get the damage from Assault. You can get the damage from... things like buffs, you can get the damage. There's things you can do. It's not that bad. I don't think it's broken. I think it might be a sideboard card some of the time. Maybe. Yeah, this could see play under certain conditions. Sure. But let's move along. Rampage. For some reason I thought it was a signature card, but it's not. 3 mana, slow speed. As you play this, you may pay an additional 1 power as an additional cost, okay? Choose a friendly unit and an enemy unit. If you pay the additional cost, give the unit +2 this turn. They deal damage to each other. Might... Okay, so this is challenge. For 1 more mana, 1 less might. Sorry, 1 more mana, 1 less power. It can buff. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think Challenge is a better card. Because Challenge is action speed. The slow speed is kind of what breaks it. Like, Challenge being action speed is the reason it's actually useful. Like, somebody plays, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not sold. I think Challenge is a better card. I mean, this is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But again, you can't do it to save a unit. Like, somebody attacks your battlefield with a higher might unit, you can't play this in response. It's only, like, proactively on your turn, which is kind of weird. I'm not a... I mean, it's also not that bad. Because, like, for example, let's say you're playing versus a Master Yi, and he has 5 might units sitting there. I mean, you could attack into him, and he'll go to 7, and you just lose combat. Or you can play Rampage +1, buff your guy +2, and now you're only hitting a 5. Like... There's scenarios where I think this card actually might be a sideboard card sometimes. I think, honestly. Because there's 2 reasons why. It's good in some matchups. I think this is a good card into Master Yi, overall. Because it forces Master Yi to have a lot of answers because of the +2. That's number 1. And number 2, it's really good versus decks that will have backline units that never go to battlefields. It kills off those really annoying backliners that have auras, that have like Lux, that have whatever it is you're thinking about. It kills those. Right? Because it's any enemy unit. It doesn't have to be at a battlefield. So, and by the way, usually those units are low HP, so you don't even need to pay the power cost. It's just 3 mana, which is nice. So yeah, I think this is better as a sideboard card, but it can, like, in a certain meta, this would be a good sideboard card. All right. Moving along. Hex Tech. Ooh, Jace card. Right off the bat. 4 mana, 1 power, orange. Gear. Alright, gotta focus here. Empower. You gotta tap to empower it. Haven't I seen this? No. We saw another tap to empower. That was the one that, what did it do? What was the other tap to empower? I forgot. Anyway. Empower, tap. Drew a card. Disempower this. 1 mana tap, play a 3 might mech unit token to your base. I mean, there's a part of me that says, ooh, fun, like infinite value Jace, right? You just have Jace, you have like 2 of these on the board, and every turn you're paying, you just untap both of them, retap both of them, you got 6 worth of might every single turn on Jace. Like, that's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of cool for value, like full-on value deck. Like a very slow, meticulous outvalue the opponent's deck. I don't hate it. I don't hate this. I wish it didn't cost 1. Because Jace also, I think, costs 1, right? Let me remember. There's got to be clear all. Where's my boy? Yeah, 1 ready a gear. 1 ready 2 gear, yeah. So Jace does cost 1 mana, so it's 2 mana every turn, which is not negligible. 2 mana is a lot of mana. Play Blue Rumble with this? I don't know, but I think I want to build a deck around this. Because it's like a mini Armory in a way. Armory is better in Jace, but like Jace can't play Armory. So it's like a mini Armory. It's not bad. You can get this out pretty early, right, as well. And even without Chase, you don't even need to, like, accelerate this much. Like, you play this on turn 2, and then turn 3, you have a mech for 1 mana. The problem with this is, and this is why I really like Armory, is you can... Okay. There's something... Okay. The reason I think Armory is a very good card is because Ruination exists. I am able to play Armory, which is a huge tempo loss, but then next turn I do Ruination into tap Armory, and that wins a game. There's so many decks that cannot come back from that. Like, there's no way to recover. Because now I'm ahead on units, I'm ahead on board, I'm ahead on tempo, I'm ahead on everything. You can't do that in orange-blue. You play this turn 1 and like you play this turn 2 and you can't tap it yet. How do you recover the tempo? You have to outvalue the tempo, which this takes a long time to do. Unchecked power? Yeah, but that's only if they're silly enough to stay inside the base. Wait, unchecked power isn't... No, unchecked power is what color again? Oh, blue. Yeah, it works. That's if they're silly enough to put everything onto their battlefields. It's something you can play around and beat. I'm not sold. I know there's a blue gear that can empower this, yes. You can play that turn 1 and this turn 2 and get a 3 might mech, sure. You're still behind on tempo. But yeah. You can't even tap this on turn 2 unless you want second. Because you don't have the one mana to do it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm really not sold on this. And yeah, Jace does fold to Thermo Beam, that is true. We'll have to wait and see. I'll try to build decks with it, but for now, I think it's okay. It needs more synergy to be able to be good. Alright, I saw this card, I think. From Alan. This is Alan's card, right? Yeah. I saw this with Alan. I think his video is insane. So good. So we have Gust Monk. 2 mana, 2 might. You may pay 1 as an additional cost to play me, so 3 mana. When you play me, if you pay the additional cost, banish a card from any trash to give a unit assault to this turn. That's really solid. That's really solid. You buff one of your units for +2 that turn, so you can attack. That's really sick. No, it's not maybe okay. I think it's good. I think it's good. Because number one, I don't know if you guys played much Hearthstone, but you saw that a lot in Hearthstone. When you can have a unit that when you play it buffs another unit, that's already very strong. Because not only are you giving a buff for the attack that you need to do, but you're also developing board in the same time. I think we don't have much of this in Riftbound, so people undervalue that. But it's actually really good. Like that's where what was it called? It's not handlock, it's minion lock. Like what was Zulok, was it? What was the name of the deck? Zulok. It was all the cards are basically you play it, you buff another unit, you go in. Zulok. That's where like Zulok got its value. So this is kind of that. That's a really strong effect. Turn 1 you play 2-drop, right? Or this can even be like turn 5, doesn't matter. You pay 3 mana, you buff a unit to attack with. Solid. And do not underestimate that when you play me, banish a card from any trash, because this shits on Kennen or anybody who's using burn in order to play flow. You can make, that's basically discard a card. Do you guys understand that? Versus many matchups, this is discard a card because flow is a card that's available at all times. So you're discarding a card from your opponent, which is very good. And it's a targeted discard. You see somebody play, yeah, it's just very solid. I think this card is good. I think this card is very playable. I think this card will be played. And again, it's a 2-drop. You guys got to realize how good 2-drops are to have. You want to always have something on turn 1 going first. And then you want that something to also have further value than just being a 2-drop, which this absolutely gives. So, moving along. Decree of Discord. Ooh, another decree. In purple this time. What decree did purple get? Slow speed. Return any number of enemy order units with total might 5 or less to their owner's hands. I saw this one as well because Alan showcased it. I watched both of Alan's videos. His videos were so good. I mean, this card is insane. Like, this just wins on the spot if you're playing versus yellow. So, I mean, depends on the yellow deck you're playing against, honestly. It depends, but it's so strong. It destroys LeBlanc, obviously. Watcher into this is GG. Yeah, but only into yellow again. It only works on yellow. Yeah, tokens don't have a domain, I believe. Correct. It doesn't work on him. It's a total. Doesn't matter. 5 might for 1 mana is insane. Second decree card we've seen, right? We saw the one with... Is that the third? I think it's the third one we've seen. We have orange one, the -5. And we have the blue one, right? Which is like recall plus something else. Plus minus. Just the third. Alright. I mean, yeah. Sideboard, main deck, I have no idea. You could literally... Okay, so here's a wild take. You can literally main deck this and not care because you're purple. And you have things like discard a card, right? You're playing things like Black Market Merchant. You're playing stuff like discard a card to draw a card from Zed. Like, you can play this in a purple deck and just not care. And if you face yellow, you win the game by drawing it. And if you don't face yellow, just discard it with one of your million ways of discarding. So, yeah. Solid. Solid. Against Darius, this shit's on Darius. It buys you so much time. Alright. Moving along. Just great card overall for purple. It only purple, though. Like, I think in order to play these decrees, you need to be playing purple, period. Right? Because purple, I think, is the only card that can draw enough and has discard value to do so. All right. Next, we have Horns of the Dragon, unplayable card in Legends of Runeterra. Although there was a deck that ran it. 6 mana, 6 might. Tank. I must be assigning combat damage first. Can we just move along, chat? Or is that good? Can we just go to next? Can we go next, boys? Are we good just to move along? Alright, next card. 5 mana, 1 power, 5 might. Expensive. Keeper of Law. I cost 2 and 1 less if you control a battlefield with directly 2 units there. I mean, it's supposed to be a Shen card, I guess. 3 mana, 5 might. I think it's bad. I think this card sucks. I'm just thinking... Okay, here's a good way to know if the card sucks. You're playing Shen. Guys, I stop typing. I need you to imagine something with me. You're playing Shen. You're excited. It's your game. You're going to kick some butt. Opening Mulligan. This is one of your cards. Do you Mulligan it? Or do you keep it? Like, the moment I see this, I'm like, yeah, send it to the bottom of the deck. Like, instantly. Straight to the bottom. It's not even a thought. Like, I don't want to see it. I'm not even imagining a world where I want to keep that in my opening hand. Because I just think this card is just going to be trashed the entire game. You don't think about matchups. You don't think about... No. Straight to the bottom. It's just a waste. I don't think this card is good. It's not good enough. If it was 3 less, maybe. 2 less, I think is not good enough. Alright. What is this? Looks like a Shen card to me. That looks like Shen. I can see the armpits from here. 4 mana, 1 power, 6 might. Okay. I don't deal combat damage unless I'm at a battlefield with exactly 1 other unit you control. Why? I mean, Okay, let me explain. Here's something to talk about here. Guys, we agree Shen wants to hold. You play turn 1 a 2-drop. On turn 2, you capture and play this onto the battlefield. How do they recover that? No. Stop. Let's take devil's advocate. How do you recover from that? How do you beat that? Because you can always tap Shen to make this tank. That's not bad. That's actually a very, very, very strong turn, too. Let's be fair with Shen. That is not a bad turn, too. Right? And by the way, if they do something like gust your small guy or use, like, Falling Star to kill your small guy, they're still not killing this. They might go in to attack it, but how are they going to do 6 might on their second turn? Right? So you're still holding. That's not bad. Furthermore, if this is by itself and they decide to attack it with something bigger, you do have Shen at burst speed, ambush, whatever it's called. The yellow Shen. Like, this is not bad. Like, this is playable. In the right deck. I don't know how good it is. It has baited hook value as well, I guess. I think this is maybe playable. Cope. I don't think it's that trash. I don't think... It doesn't look great to me, but it doesn't look that bad either. So, it's not the end of the world. All right. Moving along. Ambessa card. Okay, 2 mana. I gotta remember what Ambessa does. All these new champions I keep forgetting. When you empower something else, empower me. Ready a unit, basically. Okay. Empower F3. Can't be dealt damage unless I'm in combat. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So choose a unit. If it's empowered, disempower it. Then kill it if it has 3 or less. Wait, what? Wait, what? Flow? This looks like trash to me. I think this is only playable if it's in sideboard, right? All right, yeah, but like, hear me out. Hear me out. Imagine Nasus is meta. This just wins the matchup. Imagine Nasus is a meta card. Doesn't this just beat the matchup? Or are you going to spend 15 mana on a Nasus to die for 2 mana? I mean, there is a world where you sideboard this card. It's not a bad sideboard. It's very cheap for killing any unit that has Empower. Wait, no, never mind. It's 3 or less. I'm retarded. Never mind, chat. This card sucks. Oh, it's so bad. It sucks. Never mind. I take it back. For some reason, I thought if it's empowered, it can kill it. But no. No, it's bad. I mean, it's still a kill card. Even if it's not empowered, it kills a unit with 3 or less might, right? It's still kind of bad. I mean, yeah, this is like into Diana, maybe. Like, oh, you play Diana, kill Diana. I don't know. The flow cost is ridiculous too, but yeah. What else does it really target that's really good? I mean, maybe in blue yellow, right? Like maybe in blue yellow you just lower its smite and then kill stuff. Because you can kill backline with this, right? Like you can play Watcher into this. Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not sold. I am not sold. It kills Karthus, true. But I'm still not sold. All right. Moving along. Temporal Breach. How many cards do we have? What are we at? We're at 16. All right. Light show. Temporal Breach. This card could see play. You think it will? All right. Spell 2 mana, 1 power. All right. Cheap. Blue. I like blue cards. Hidden. It can be hidden as well. Banish a unit, then its owner plays it at the same location, ignoring its cost. I can't even think of how many things this can do. But this card is insane. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Be right back. I need a bathroom break just to think about this. All right, I'm back. Sorry, that card got me too excited. I need to take a break. All right. Temporal Breach. Temporal Breach. It's so strong. Like, imagine just capturing a battlefield with Watcher and then hiding this. Good luck winning the next combat. How do you win the next combat? Tell me. How do you do it? How? How do you recover from that? You can't kill Watcher because I'll just revive him. You can attack the Watcher with bigger units. I play this. I make all your units lose 3 in total. It's always star-crossed. Oh, wait a second. Wait. Does this score a point on the enemy's turn? No, it doesn't, right? No, it doesn't. No. But still. No, you can't even star-crossed. You star-cross the Watcher, I still banish and replay him. So the star-cross doesn't work. So you can't star-cross the unit either. Star-crossed in response? Oh. Yeah, but then you're playing 2 different cards, because why am I playing this in the first place? Yeah, sure, you can star-cross in response. Sure. What a cool card. And by the way, you can do this on enemy units too. Any buffed unit removes buffs, right? Somebody does punch first, 0 mana deny. Basically, you remove the punch first, right? Oh, it's so good. Bro, this is so good. Like, I can play this on Safety Inspectors, for example, which I love. I can play this on Ash, which I love. Like, this is Portal Rescue, but it's 0 mana if I want to play it, like, on battlefields. Like, it's so good. Works on Bryn here. Wow, what a card. I want to make a deck with this. Man, I might be going back to Blue Boys. But I didn't... Oh, wait. Is Nasus blue? Wait, Nasus is blue, right? Nasus! He's blue. Shame you can't use it on this. Yo, this art is so good. Holy crap. How did I not see this? That's a really nice piece of art. It's an alt art. Blitz Loop on Blue Nessus is pretty funny. This card is cool. I'm building around this. So what are the new legends that are blue? Let's have a look real quick. It's this and Mel, right? I think. And Jace. Alright. So 3 options. Nasus, I'm not sure. Mel is purple. There's no yellow, though. Wait, who's blue and yellow? Is there no blue-yellow this set? No blue and yellow. That's sad. Because yellow has some of the best targets for this. It really, really does. It has some of the best targets. Here's a question. What happens if you target a LeBlanc token copy with this? It's just gone? Dead? It's poofed? Doesn't work. Tokens get banished when out of play. Got it, got it. Okay. Alright. But it's already banished. Anyway, very cool card. I think yellow really wants to play this. Again, Safety Inspector and Ash is amazing. But blue also likes it. Watcher is amazing with this. Blue Teemo, someone was saying, might work. And it's very good offensively, too. Like, just removing annoying buffed characters is really good. This will also remove Empowered, I think, off of units. So, yeah. Riptide Rex, Teemo Synergy. A lot of great options. A lot of cool options. Alright, let's move along. Remember what she does again. Soul Reflection, when you empower something else, empower me. Oh, she's the trash legend. When you empower something else, empower me, disempower me, give you unit in a battlefield -2 this turn. Not a reaction speed, can't even play during combat, which is so bad. She sucks so much. She's the worst card in the game. She's the worst legend in the game, probably, right now. What is Mel's what is Mel's champion unit? I forgot. Without reading what this does, I wanna remember what everything else is. So Mel has Blue Mel, which is when you play me draw 1, very strong. We already talked about this. And empowered cannot be your spell's abilities cannot be countered. Okay. If a spell or ability you control will give minus, it gives an additional minus. Okay, cool. That's a really good backline unit. We've talked about it many times. Spells cannot be countered is pretty cool. And the purple Mel, it's the 5 mana, 4 empower, discard a spell. Horrible. But when I put empowered, banish an enemy unit in a battlefield 3 or less. Has some uses. Some uses. Not amazing, but some uses occasionally. Alright. Mel. 1 mana, 1 power, rebuttal. Signature spell, reaction. Good so far? 1 mana reaction. Choose a spell with energy cost no more than 4 energy. You may pay a power as well. Wait, so this will cost... Wait. This costs 1 mana, 2 power if I pay the power. If you do, gain control of it, and you make new choices for it. Otherwise, counter it. Choose a spell with energy cost no more than 4. So 4 or less. 4 counts. You may pay an additional. If so, gain control. Otherwise, counter. Wait, so this hits stuff like Falling Star? There's no and you can retarget it? Bro, how does Kaisa play into this? Zop, thank you for the tier 1 sub, brother. Thank you very much.
Smile.
Smile to you too, man. Holy crap. Your punch first, my punch first. Okay. Not just that. I'm having an epiphany here, but correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't it counter like almost every signature spell in the game? Destroys. Destroys. Destroys, 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 destroys. Poppy, poor Kha'Zix. Poor LeBlanc. Poor Moonfall. Destroy, 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 destroy. Okay, Azir survives. Destroy. She survives, nobody plays her. Destroy, destroy. Who plays Garen? Who plays Lux's signature card? Destroy, 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 destroy. The Catherine Rain survives. Stormbringer survives. Not played. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Bro! It beats every single deck! Every single one! Except for Azir. Azir's the only one who survives. No one else survives. Everything else gets destroyed by Mel. Renata is not a thing, chat. Renata doesn't exist. Oh my god. Kai says rarely play this. And Volibear is Volibear. We laugh at Volibear. Oh my god. That's insane. It's like you play something, she denies it. You're like, now, how about I deny that and you can't play anything else? Dude, what the hell? Alpha Strike, what the hell? Mirror Image, yo, what the hell? Yo, bro, that's insane. By the way, okay, now I'm a little confused how this works. Choose a spell with energy. You may, if you do, gain control of it, and you may make new choices for it. Do you have to pay for deflect? If you gain control of, say, let's say, for example, as a hypothetical, Aurelia plays Defiant Dance on her Aurelia. Aurelia has deflect. You use your deny on Defiant Dance and take it over. And you want to target the Aurelia -2. But it's already been paid for. Isn't deflect part of the cost of the card? You don't pay for deflect, so you don't even have to pay for deflect. If I'm thinking right. Wow. Wow. I don't know. It does, even if you do have to pay for it. Forget. Holy. That's crazy. All right. Actually nuts. Wow. You know, I had previously said that the best card in the game, I think, was this. I thought this was one of the best cards in the game. Previously. Only reason it's not played is because Poppy kind of is eh. Poppy's still good, but it's kind of eh. The legend sucks. But my god, does this shit on that. My god, is this better. It's so much better. Like, you will literally... People might literally play Mel just for this and not even interact with her legend at all. That's how strong it is. Because the colors are very good. Blue-purple is a good color combo. You might play Mel just for this, because there is so many decks this just wins on the spot versus. Do you think Alan will swap? Possibly. With this? Possibly. What a card, man. Wow. I'm going to have to play some Mel as well. I love this card. I've talked about many times how I wanted there to be a good control deck of yellow and green, because green has Defy, and Defy is one of my favorite cards in the game, but I don't like playing green because all green decks are usually minion based. Now this is the best deny in the game by far, and it comes with purple, which is really good, and blue. Oh, I wish it was yellow, bro. If she was blue and yellow, this would be my new champion. Oh, I wish she was yellow. But it's fine. It's fine. Insane card, yeah. Insane. Is this the last one? I have nothing else to say. Broken. Wait, there's one more. Oh! A 10 mana gear? Supposedly stronger than Aurora? Highest rarity? Bottled Constellation? 10 mana, 2 power? Wasted epic slot. Wait, there's no way it's bad. Nah, dude, there's no way it's bad. It's the most expensive gear in the game. This has got to be better than Aurora. Unusable? It's got to be better than Aurora. Aurora's 9 mana. This is 10. Jace can't even play it. They made it so expensive that Jace can't cheat it out. You gotta pay the mana for it. Alright. I don't know what this does, but I will cook You're all wrong. There's no way. If this was not an epic card, I'd agree with you all. It might be bad. If this was like a common card, fine, trash. There's no way they printed a card this expensive into an expansion where it's all about gears and not make it hype. This has got to be the most hype card in the game. Bottled Constellation. 10 mana, 2 power. At the start of your main phase, you may kill 3 other friendly units and or gear to score 1 point. Hmm. So, well, I mean, if you're playing a deck with Armory, this, and Time Warp, you can get a lot of points this way. You can steal a lot of points that way. Because the Armory keeps refreshing the units, and with Time Warp, you get to do this more than once in a turn. That doesn't kill it. Secondly, this is another win condition in Infinite Karma. So Infinite Lux. So if you have Infinite Lux, this is an easy win condition to get. Right? Wait, no, it's not really. Not really, because you still need to get Time Warps, and Time Warp... Time Warp banishes, so you can't do it with Time Warp. No, it doesn't work in an infinite deck. So you can get like 4 points in a turn. 4 is not enough. You need to be an activated ability. Yeah, but then Jace would be insane with this. If this was like tap it for 1 point, like... You know where this could be funny? So, here's somewhere where this can be really funny. If there's not much gear hate in the meta, theoretically, you can make a very, very aggressive scoring deck, and this is how you get your last point. So, for example, Teemo is very good at getting to 7 points and has a very hard time getting that last point. Right? Could you pop this in Teemo afterwards? Just play all your Teemos to the back of the bench, drop this, and say I win next turn. Lilia, how does Lilia get 3 units though at the start of her? That's kind of weird. It's kind of hard to do. At the start of her main phase, it's destroyed by 3 mana gear removal. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, Lilia has a hard time with this. Ornn, for example, right? Ornn with sprites is not a bad deck, and he definitely has enough gears to make it work. Like there's niche areas where you just drop this and force them to have an answer, you win. And Ornn can defy removal on it, right? Gold Renata, yeah, like Renata doesn't need this as a win con. She has other win cons. You can sacrifice gold, yes. I don't know, man. I'm trying to hype it up, but in my mind, I don't see it. Because it's such a win more card. Like, if you have that much mana already and you're not going to be losing next turn by playing this, you're already so far ahead. And you have to have 3 units alive. Time Warp is better, yeah. In almost every scenario than this. Time Warp draws you a card and, like, you can play it to hold 2 and gives you renewed mana back so you can do even more, and it lets you replay your legend ability. I'm not sold. I don't know. This card hasn't sold me. Alright. Alright. Definitely the best card we saw is this card. Rebuttal. There's no question. This card is nuts. I'm going to play it. I'm going to build with it. And a lot of other cards we saw that are very fun. I love Temporal Breach. I'm going to play the hell out of that. I think this is actually solid in purple. This is going to be fun to build around. Yeah, great reveals overall. But yeah. All right, YouTube, that is the video. Let me know what you think of the new cards shown today. If you liked the video, consider subscribing. We have way more videos coming out. We're covering all the new cards as they come on. Then we're going to be building new decks and playing them on stream and on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace! There it is. That is it for the reveals. That was a long reveal session. Went quite a while. What do you guys think? Some good stuff, right? Can't believe Green got one of the best 2-drops in the game. Did you see Crystal Rose Lux card? What is Crystal Rose? New gear for Nasus just came out. Wait, a new gear for Nasus came out? Alt art? No, I didn't see any alt arts. I didn't look at them. Is there anything new that came out in the last hour? A rebuttal? Your rebuttal? Sure. Alright. Guys, what do we do now? What's the plan? Should we play a game of League of Legends? Is that it? Is that what we go for? You guys just want to chat a bit about the new expansion? League of League. Play Hearthstone. I'm not playing Hearthstone. Wonder how seal prices are doing at the moment. Probably going up. It happens every expansion, though. Every expansion, seal prices go up, and then they go down when people start winning regional qualifiers with no seals. So, yeah. How sad are you? There's no new blue-yellow. I'm bummed, man. But to be fair, I still think my favorite combo is not blue-yellow. It's green-yellow or purple-yellow. Those are my favorite colors that I could have. Purple-yellow is Kennen. He kind of sucks, but we're going to definitely try to play him. And green-yellow is trash because of Shen. So, unfortunately, we just can't catch a break with a control legend. The legends just don't play towards what I want to play. Seraphine will be blue-yellow, yeah, but she's token-based. So maybe she'll play with, like, armory and stuff and be good. Kennen, I think, is tier 0 just due to color combo. Possibly. I'm going to be playing the hell out of Kennen and trying to make a very hard control deck with him. How would you rank all the legends based on how excited you are for them? I need one of those tier maker lists where I can put the legends one by one. We should do that. Maybe we do that next stream. I gotta, like, set that up with all the pictures and stuff, right? Pros are saying Kennen is already a top 3 deck just on his legend and 6 spell. Sure. He's very good. I think he's very good. Which of the 9 legends do you think would be the most broken in the pre-rift? Oh, I have no idea. In the pre-rift? How does pre-rift work again? Give me the rundown of how it works. Let me put these, let's look at the legends. They give you, like, packs to open, you have to build a deck, right? Sealed 3 colors, 25 card deck. I think she's going to be very good. Because there's going to be a lot of empowered stuff, right? So just being able to accelerate anything you want is insane. So probably her. Shen might not be bad. Like, he might not be horrible. Giving tank is kind of useful. I'm not sure about Renekton. I'm not sure. Akali could be really decent. Copium? In the pre-rift, guys. In the pre-rift. Come on. We're talking pre-rift here. Kennen. I think Kennen is going to be very good. Because it just gives you... Wait. With pre-rift, you can use any colors, right? You don't have to follow your colors at all. You can use any color. So no, I think Ambessa is stronger than Kennen in that case. Because you're not locked to the color of your legend. Yeah, but any 3 colors, I'm saying. Like, I can play Kennen with red, blue, and orange, right? No? Oh, okay, never mind. So I can't. Okay. Yeah, in that case, I think Kennen's going to be good. You don't have to play a legend. Get 1 extra color. Okay. You want any 3 colors, you go no legend. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm best overall. I think I'm best is solid. Yellow's a good color. Orange has some interesting options. And just like accelerate every single turn if you want. And there's enough stuff in the booster packs to have enough empowers to make use of this, I think. Renekton could be really good, like very hard to come back from. Like he just might have the tempo that you can't keep up with it. But yeah, those are solid. They're both really good. All right. card reveals are done. I don't want to play Path of Exile, obviously. It's not the game I want to play right now. I could play some League of Legends. Could go top lane. ADC. I'm not playing Pal World now. No, I'm good, man. Thanks. I don't feel like playing anything. I would play Path of Exile if there was a build I was looking forward to playing, but there's nothing I want to play in PoE. Like, literally nothing I want to play. Alright. I'll launch League either way, and we'll see what happens. 2x KO? No thanks, no, I'm good. What about the best builds? It's too early. Let's get all the cards first. Teamfight Tactics. Mord no longer works at TFT. TFT is dead to me. Without my boy Mord working on it, I can't get excited anymore. Can't do it. Alright. Isn't he a 2 cost? Alright. Let's chat, do you want to see me go solo top lane, or do you want me to see me go like Kench ADC? What do you prefer? Tom Kench ADC or solo top? What do you want? Kench ADC, solo top. Want to see me 1v1ing or 2v2ing? I'm not playing meta. Do you play top? A lot of stuff. 1v1. Let's do some 1v1, sure. I'm down. Top lane, I play Tom Kench mainly. I'm really good with Tom Kench. What do I play? So these are my masteries. I have 500,000 mastery in Tom Kench. Fiora, Heimer, Singed. My Teemo sucks. Don't look at my Teemo. He's horrible. Yeah, those are my main ones. Wait, I got more. I can play an okay Warwick top. I can play a decent Silas top if I run into, like, Malphite. Riftbound. Alright. So who are we going top for now? Let's put Tom Kench up there for now so nobody bans him. But I don't know if I'm going to be going Tom Kench. My TK is very good, top. I always ban Yorick. It's the one I hate facing the most. Swap out here to be last for now. No? Okay. Just go on Nivea for fun. Sure, why not? I'm always down for an Nivea top. I think a Nivea top is very fun to do. No thanks. Darius versus Anivia. That's an interesting matchup. That is an interesting matchup. I wish I went Tom Kench, though. It's my favorite matchup in the game. I'm not even kidding. Tom Kench versus Darius is my favorite matchup by far in the game. I love it. It is so rewarding. Let's have some fun. Yo, wait, was there a single disconnect yet? I don't think we disconnected during the picking phase. That's fun. Nice. All right, now that all of the Riftbound fanboys have left and we're playing League, I'll tell you guys, thanks all for being here. I really like streaming for you guys. I'm super lucky to have so many people who watch me on stream. Not about the money, but just like something cool I get to do every day. So just know, you guys are great. Love having you on. All right, that's the only compliment you'll get for the next 2 months. So take it. Next time you tilt me, I'll forget all about it. Tom Kench Tongue versus Aurelian Souls. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you, dude? All right. What's that? I love that Twitch. Crime City Twitch. Get out of here. Above honor level 3. Get honored this game and get a loading screen flare next game. Ooh. All right, this should be fun. This should be a lot of fun, boys. This should be a lot of fun. What are they playing? I don't like their lineup. AD, a very annoying AD. Like, they have super high AD damage, like very, very high. How do I play this? I don't mind losing this really early. Like, I'm willing just to go 1v1 right off the bat. You might be in here. If I walk in, I'm going to be inting, so. We'll see. Alright, she says she's going to gank top, which is fine. That means we want to do some harass early. Alright, here we go. First game of the stream. It's fine with me. Harass like crazy. Electrocute is still down.
First blood.
Electrocute is up. Fine. He wants to go for the CS, but he can't. Might be able to go for a kill here. Electrocute, nice. It's fine. I'm missing CS though, unfortunately. No! Might get a kill here. Let's go. I'm just gonna tank the full thing. Easy. There we go. Good job. I just tanked the full thing because I knew I had egg to survive. He loses the full wave here. This is insane for me. Oh my god, that's such a good start for us. That's a really good start. He lost so many waves. We just back now. It's a good time to back. Alright, nice. That is rough for him. Oof. Oof! No! Okay, it's fine. No problem. Oh, I have level advantage as well. I have TP still, so he can't really kill me easily here.
A summoner has disconnected.
Good hit. Who disconnected? Oh no, we lost our ADC. It's over, chat. It's fine. I was hoping he would chase me in, but he didn't. He might flash in to kill me, though. I gotta be careful. He is missing CS. This is fake TP mainly. He's gonna walk in to try to stun me here. I'm walking for the CS here. I missed. Damn it. I need level 6 though to really pop off. I need level 6 here. Damn. What a shit game, dude. My team forfeited. All right. Great. We had a lever. Lost mitigated. Yeah, it's a shame. We were yeah. I feel like you were owning top. I was. I was doing really well top. Also, where's the CS per minute? Like, I was doing way better than him by so much. I was 400 gold up on him. That's a bummer, chat. That was a good start to a game. Yeah. Unlucky. Newton Pearl spell, do you think if paired with Rockfall Path, it just deletes a unit? What does Rockfall Path do again? I don't recall. Okay, the bug is still here, but we're kind of cool. Will you play Chrono today? No. No, I'm going to wait for bugs to be ironed out. Like, there's too many bugs for it, for my taste. There's no point in, there's no point to report levers, though, chat. Why would I report a lever? The game already knows they left. Double whammy? Nah. It's a shame because we were hard winning our lane, like so hard. I want to go Nivea again. I had fun that game. Yorick.
It's your funeral.
Their system doesn't care about additional reports for an AFK? No. Pretty sure it doesn't. It wouldn't make sense. Pretty good this match. I tried it once. I won 0-21. You guys remember that game? I don't know how I didn't get banned for that. Nice. Got the pick instantly. I did that because I might disconnect again. So before the disconnect possibly happens, we'll stick with this. Units can't be played here. My thought is that the spell stays first. Banish unit, then play it. Okay, yeah, I think it should, actually. That's a good point. Wow. That's actually a good point. Holy. I think that should actually delete the unit. Wow, that's actually super strong. You play Rockfall and that's actually nuts. That kills anything. Literally, anything dies. And it doesn't even get a death knell. Did you go Hell of Blades? No way. Electrocute. No, you never go Hell of Blades here. Electrocute because you can go Q auto attack early to proc it easily. My guy, you're disgusting. Anivia top, oof. First of all, it's not my best champion. If I play Kench top, I get a much higher win rate. I'm playing Anivia top just for fun. And we're up against this guy, and this guy goes magic resist, so this is going to be an atrocious lane. I'm not going to have any fun at all. Like, this laning sucks. This is so not fun. Like, Cassante top? Really? Like, who plays Cassante top, chat? Seriously. Whose bright idea is that? What about your runes? They're fine. Pretty easy to kite. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't kill him. He's gonna, like, get cloak immediately, and then how do I kill him? Be creative? No, he just doesn't take magic damage. His first items is gonna be cloaks. And then I can't hurt him, literally, because Anivia cannot build AD. Build crit Anivia, obviously. Yeah, probably. That's the play, yeah. Genius. Hopefully he's not smart enough. No. It's literally the first time you build on almost every matchup. With Leandries. Self-peel on 3 abilities. Free GA. Alright, I'm going to look up the win rate for Cassante. Anivia versus Cassante top lane. Anivia has a positive win rate versus Cassante. But they go a very different build. They go Death, Fire, Touch. Interesting. Interesting. So they build it differently for this matchup. Okay. I'll try.
Welcome to Summoner's
I will try.
Minions have spawned.
Alright. Let's try our best.
First blood.
Good start for us. ADC for support. Kill. Nice. Cassante's here. I need to be very aggressive early, I think. You either cook. Good start. Excellent trade. Electrocute is up. Goes for last hit here. It's fine. I'm going to pop my health pot here. I'm just going to try to zone him out. I'm going to hit level 2 first. Ah, he got a level up. That was a kill. Alright. You gotta level up. That sucks. I could have flashed for the last auto attack. Unlucky. Bully. Well, that's the only way I'm gonna win this matchup. You have to bully him. Wait, why did I thought I saw him there. Bro, I saw the flag flutter. I'm like, wait, that's Cassante? Oh, I'm so bad at games. Gotta watch for ganks as well.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has
Good
been
harass.
slain.
Gonna go for the last hit here. Yep. Okay.
An ally has been slain.
Gotta watch. I might get ganked by jungle. That's my only concern. I'm also out of mana almost, so I gotta back out now. I'm gonna go for the last hit here. I just gotta wait for the last hit. Okay. I kill him if he fights me here. Alright. Damn. It's fine. Wave is good, it is, yeah. It is.
An ally has been slain.
And he has 18 CS. I'm not doing great in terms of CS advantage, but it's fine. We're winning pretty hard either way. So he lost a lot of CS there. Yeah. Can't last it, man. Good hit. Okay, I got my ult now. What? Nah, nah. Did that look right to you guys? That looked weird to me, bro. That looked weird to me, chat. I gotta be careful. I might die here, actually. I might be dead. I'm dead. I died. Bro, what is that, man? I'm getting ganked by everyone. It's unfair. Shaco things. That's the second gank. I've not had one gank for my jungle yet. Scammed. Giga scammed. And look at his. He went straight for the thing, like I said. So it's only gonna get harder from here to win. Could ask Lissandra to reward the Raptors. You know his pathing. I could. Well, I see it where he's at now. He's not here now. He's gonna want these. He can't have them though. Yeah, man. That's fine. I missed. Oops. He might kill me here if I'm not careful. I got it back, I think. No, not yet.
An ally has been slain.
fine with me. Kill everything off here. I think he has the mana to get to me here. Alright, brother. Not today.
Enemy killing spree.
He could have actually hit that easily. He was a bit more awake. Yeah, we're losing pretty hard. I'm the only person winning lane at the moment. Ike stole the kill there. Rip. And now he's full magic defense. Oh god. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to kill this guy now, man. I don't think I lost my I lost my moment, but now I'm just looking for like wave clear and that's it. Nothing else really matters. Just looking at clear and shop over and over again.
An enemy has been slain.
I don't know where Shaco's at.
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Jesus, we're losing so hard. We're losing so hard, dude. What's the best thing I can do here? Shaco's mid. 1500 to that item. I'm not gonna go Rod of Ages this game, I think. I missed. Oh my god, I missed. I missed the ranged units.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. I need some magic pen this game. Especially if I'm gonna stay top. It's too late. I'm gonna go legitimately. You know, guys are not gonna like it. But I'm going for Winter's Approach this game, I think. I'm gonna go a bit more tanky because I'm gonna get destroyed by this, this, and this. Like they have triple assassin. I consider him sort of an assassin, so I don't know if you guys agree with that, but I think that's the right play. And it's not a bad item on Anivia because we don't really have tanks right now, so it actually kind of fits.
Shut down.
10 to 18, good, good. 2 kills, nice. You got the Mountain Drake though, unfortunately, but whatever.
Double kill.
Yeah, right now I just gotta farm. Until I get my next item, I just gotta farm as much as I possibly can.
Slain. Shut down.
And there's no point in harassing him because, again, he just got all the magic resist. F flash up. One more wave and I can go for it. What is this guy like? He sees the kill here. He sees the kill. I'm just baiting for him. I don't know, bro. It's not that complicated. What are you waiting for, bro? I missed. Oh my. The guy just doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to do it. It's so easy. All right, whatever. Fight beside him.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
I'd love to get in and help that, but you have no wards. Like if I could TP on a ward there, I can gank. But I can't. Sante, ult up difficult. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's a bad matchup. I don't really play.
Enemy has been slain.
I have first item. He doesn't. So He's probably TPing out, but if he doesn't TP out, I have my passive. I should never die easily. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is that? I did 0 damage, bro. I did 0 damage, chat. What the hell? It's impossible now. It's cute. Sorry, bro. Not that easy.
An ally has been slain.
Remember, brother. Rookie moment.
Double kill.
There's a good flash by him. Made him miss the CS. Happy with that. Alright, we got level 11 now as well. Get this wave and we back. It's fine. He's also level 11.
An ally has been
He's not killing me
slain.
anymore. I'm gonna buy that. The boots are actually pretty good. Gonna push the wave in, I think. Might as well TP. The boots make a big difference. Like any other champion I would be destroying right now. I'm winning CS, I'm winning levels. I got ganked twice and even there. But it's just tough. He's just like, you can't damage him. He went for freaking chaotic. I mean, what did I do? What can I do? There's nothing I can do about that. The only thing I can really do is just have a better endgame than he does. Am I getting ganked here? I feel like I'm getting ganked. No, I'm not. I don't have TP up for the dragon either.
An ally has been slain.
Fortunate. My team is losing really hard as well.
An ally has been slain.
I missed. Jesus. My team is not doing great. I still have mana.
Your turret has been destroyed.
You also try hitting the turret. Hard for him to punish you with big wave. He doesn't really. I don't even think he cares much about the big wave, honestly. I could try to push the turret. Oh, okay. Cute. There goes his ult. It's kind of nice. Let's go shopping. I have no more mana. It's a good time to shop. We have enough for Fimbulwinter to proc. I might actually just go both Fimbulwinter and Archangel this game, because it's going to be a very long game, I think. And they're both decent items. I can just go full. Yeah, I could do that if I wanted to. I don't hate it. There's a wait, he has the big shield from what do you call it? Ouch. You're gonna miss a lot of CS here, brother, if you do that. I might be dead. I'm dead. Getting ganked again, bro. What is this game? I missed. I'm still dead no matter what. I didn't have TP to abuse. Unlucky. If I had TP, I get out of that. You can't build both. Yes, you can. You can. That's been a change for a while. I just need to finish the first one. I can buy the second one. But, yeah. I've been ganked a lot. Now he's passing me by on CS because of that. That's the third gank they do. Three ganks, 3 deaths. You have to stack the tier again? Yes, you do. Unfortunately. Well, we have TP now for objectives. They have 2 dragons. We need to get the next one, hopefully. You got tower. That's such a huge play for him to get the tower there. Ah, him getting turret there sucks for us so much. Am I dead here? I'm dead. I think I might be dead here. Jesus.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Enemy triple kill. Shut down.
I don't think he's there. So let's just farm this. I'm being greedy here. Doesn't bite me in the ass. Alright, we got our item up. This is a nice item. It's quite strong in this specific lineup. You just get massive shields. So, if I get ganked, I can survive a lot of ganks now. We're just gonna go full, oh shit. Okay, we're going in. Go, go, go! I think we can fight this. I'm super tanky right now. It's fine. He's finished. Yeah. You know how much? Do you know how much Fimble Winter value I just got, chat? Like, I don't think you understand how much that thing soaked up. 500 HP just from that one fight. That was the first fight we did. Nice. That's huge. Such a good item. Such a good item. Alright. Let's focus on stacking this next tier up now. We still have TP for this. But there's a fight happening there. I need a TP here. Put a ward, somebody! Bro, there's no wards. What is wrong with my team? How is there not a single ward here? Wait, we lost. It's over. Oh my god. I'm dead. No, I messed up. I threw. I missed my Q! Not one warded dragon, bro. Not one ward in the entire area of the map. Holy shit. That's crazy. Not one ward in the entire area of the map. That's insane. That's actually insane. Now, to be fair, I did kind of mess up in that fight. This team is impossible to carry. They're just trash at the game. Look at that. He just solo died there for no reason. And now I gotta help. I gotta go top. He's gonna push this tower down. I think he realized they won the fight and they don't need him. Maybe not. I don't even know, man. Look what they're doing. They're just going one by one, dying. There's no saving my team. Jesus, everyone just suicided. Good job, team. Everyone's dead. Love it. Love it. I gotta defend base now. Or dead. Great. I can fight this, actually. Under tower, if they're stupid enough to stick around, I can fight this. What are you doing? Wow, great. Go back, go back. You're just gonna die, bro. Now I know how we lost all these lanes. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I'm dead. Nice hide by him there. Alright, whatever. Let's go for this. He played it well. It's fine. No big deal. Is the end game winnable? Who has better late game? I think they have. We're pretty similar. None of our teams really scale that hard, right? She didn't even kill him. Wow. All right. What a game. What's the Drake count? 3-0. Our jungle has just been very lackluster. I got ganked 3 times. They got ganked 0 times. Like, I was winning the lane the entire time. I only deaths were to ganks. Get back, bro. You can't fight that. Why is she even in here? Insta dead. Good job. You're just dead. What an idiot. That was just, I mean, what can you do about that? The guy just literally walks in solo and just suicides. How do you follow up on that? You can't even follow up on that. It's impossible. You just can't. This Kane. Great. I can like delay the game a long time just by holding, but I can't anymore because we just lost tower. But I could have. That was a viable play. But no, tower's just gone now. And this Lissandra keeps flashing into nothing. Like, she flashes and then can't R. That's Soul, by the way. They have to go in on that. I gotta go into that. I'm just gonna go in. I don't care. Yeah, they got Dragon Soul as well. That was my one salvation attempt, but it's pointless. Nothing I can do. We tried. Because I had Empower Teleport, so I had a lot of HP to do it. But like, I mean, Pyke couldn't really do much. It's not his fault. If the jungle would have come, we would have won that 2v3. He just didn't. He just doesn't look at things. Rough game. Not sure what else to build here. Probably Void Staff or Leandre's. They're both pretty good. Nice. We got it. That's huge. Stealing Baron there is really big.
Enemy double kill. Shut down. An ally
How much
has
HP does he
been
have?
slain.
It's full HP. Okay. It's fine. Should be fine here. I'm not. Never mind. Never mind. They're just too far ahead. No, we're not winning. There's no winning this shit. I'm going tank, but there's no winning it. They had the kill on him. I don't know why they ran away. Like, they had that kill. Like, they're just... Oh my god. Zero coordination on my team.
An ally has been slain.
Nice. That's a kill.
Has been slain.
You can go down to this. I have my ult up. My passive up. Ah, it's Cassante. I can't fight that. Unfightable. Okay. Called vegan build because you build item around HP plus mana rather than damage when you're lacing against a tank. I mean, I'm laning versus there's 3 assassins this game and we have no tank. So we don't have a tank. So we need somebody to be able to actually go in and do stuff. Bro, if he loses to Emilio solo, brother man, he's dead. My entire job is just to do what I'm doing right now. Huge.
An ally has been slain.
I've literally got one job and this is it. What are we doing here? Alright, it's back. That was pretty good. We're so tanky. Well, I'm so tanky at least. Get a roast to Cassante after you win. We'll try. I think it's unlikely I win this though. I think it's very unlikely we win.
Your inhibitor has
Stick with
respawned.
Kai'Sa. Yeah, at this point, that is my main objective. Because Kai'Sa is our main DPS. She's doing the most work out of everyone. need to finish my my items though as well. She's AFK now for some reason. If she AFKs, it's over. I can think she's solo. So stupid, dude. So stupid. We have no tower here to fight at. No problem. Just don't focus Asante and we're good. Why are we going out? Get the frick out of here, man. 5v4. They got Elder. We can't fight us out of tower then. Try we're just gonna lose. 2v. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go! It's 2v5! It's 2v5, you morons! How are they not going in? Oh my god, they're so retarded. They're so retarded. I mean, their team is more retarded than ours, to be fair. Holy crap, that's so bad. That's so bad. The 100 kill game, it is. I said it was going to be a long game, which is why I went for this, but I didn't manage to, like, level it up fast enough. Dead. Oh, nice flash. Everyone's dead. He's solo there. I'm going in, okay? He's dead. There's no way he lives through that, I think. We can go for that, yeah. It's a good time to do it. 800 mana gold. Alright, we got our item. We got all of our items now, basically. Like, our build is... We're one item left to go, but... I really should pick up my item, I think. Well, let's go! They're literally... Oh my god, bro. Can't go Void, right? My last item.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I have no idea what my last item is supposed to be. I actually don't know. What's my last item supposed to be? Okay, sure. You can get him here. Dead. Just go mid and end it. Enemy team in shambles. Yeah, but we don't have a single inhibitor yet. This guy's soloing here by himself. I'm gonna wait for him to bait their enemy team. Dead. Good bait by us. That was an amazing bait, by the way. That was such a good bait. I don't think Lysandra knew she was baiting, but that was a really good bait. We could maybe even end this. I'm gonna tank. I have my passive up. That Casante's mad, bro. Holy! Yo, he's so mad. Wait, I'm gonna give him a updo. Good job, brother, and thank you for carrying me. Actually, Kaisa gets one. Holy! Yo, that Casante's mad. He's so mad, bro. He's so mad. Jesus. There he is. Wait, that's not him. No, that's the Melio. Melio's mad. Oh man. Oh man. Holy. Now listen, she carried in terms of damage for sure. She carried in terms of kills, but I controlled a lot of those fights. I got a lot of choke points for us. I got a lot of CC. And I tanked a lot of damage. How much damage did we take, for example? Like, damage taken? Because people go on Anivia every single time, right? How'd I go damage taken? Not that much, actually. Only 51k. But still. Never seen someone so happy to piss people off. Brother. Wait. 1 second. Have you not watched me play Karma in Legends of Runeterra? Have you not watched me go down to like 1 HP, hit 10 mana, and then pay like 2 mana heal for 20? I feel like you don't watch my stream. I feel like you've never seen my stream before. I live to make my opponents miserable in video games. Alright, friends. That's it for today. I'm not sure what's going to happen in the next few days. I'm not sure if there are reveals on the weekend. But this was definitely fun. I enjoyed covering the new cards. And yeah, we have a lot more probably to cover in the future as well. Thank you all for watching. You guys have a great start to your weekends. And I'll see you all on the next stream. Have a good one, friends. Peace!